So next is the cathedral. So that's the cathedral. You can see the queue forming, but it's only a 15-minute wait, so not bad. So that's inside the cathedral. So the Pisa Cathedral is the cathedral of Archdiocese of Pisa. So this was founded in 1604 and consecrated on September 26, 1118. So very old church cathedral. So that's the famous Pisa Cathedral. So next is Camposanto Monumental, which is the Monumental Cemetery over there. It's also known as the Holy Field. This is said to be built around a shipload of sacred soil from Golgotha, brought to Pisa from the Third Crusade by Ubaldo, Archbishop of Pisa in the 12th century. So very famous here. A legend claims that bodies buried in the ground will not rot in just 24 hours. So bodies buried in that ground will rot in just 24 hours. The burial ground is over the ruins of the old baptistery of Santa Reparata, the church that once stood where the cathedral now stands. So that's a bit of stories regarding the cemetery. So Monumental Cemetery. So that's the cemetery. You can see a lot of masonry works. So I already gave you a brief. Very old one. Looks like everything is buried. Also very old paintings. Very nice lawn here. So a lot of stories behind this. Works are going on. The area here. So as I mentioned before, this area is built around a shipload of sacred soil from Golgotha, brought to Pisa by Ubaldo, Archbishop of Pisa in the 12th century. bit of stories here. All these paintings are fading away. It's almost, basically not see anything over there. Some believe that the bodies buried in this ground will rot in just 24 hours. Some streets around the main square. They sell these small models.
De lezer wat u nu komt, wil je pas, dan gib ik hem allemaal zo.
That's the perimeter wall. Mura di Pisa entrance. Tower of the house. Santa Maria Tower. So the walls of Pisa. Walls are 11 meters high and 2.2 meters wide. Thanks to restoration, visitors are now able to walk a 3.2 kilometer long stretch of the walls. Okay, so I'm not going to take the full walk, but I'll take a short walk and show you around. So you need to climb all the stairs to reach the perimeter top part. It is a 3.2 kilometer walk. Let me see if I can do the full walk, or I may stop in between. Entrance is €5, and this is not included in the main golden ticket. So that's a 3.2 kilometer long walk around the perimeter. So you can see it starts from here. That's one viewpoint. You can see the flight. The Cathedral Baptistery. You can see the cemetery also. Yeah, just over here. That's the cemetery. Lion and Jewish cemetery. I believe maybe this one. Not sure. Another viewpoint. So that's the end on this side. It's another view from here. That's another angle. So I'm taking a walk in the opposite direction now from where I started. So that's the perimeter walk. On this side there is some sort of, looks like some sort of government building. Aircraft, you can see the aircraft, maybe museum or something. Another viewing angle. Another angle. Another angle. Another angle. You can see the perimeter walkway. Mountains over there. So I'm doing a full perimeter walk. Walkway continues over there. There's another exit here, exit B. So I'm going to use D to get out. The exit B to get out. There's a lift over here. Just to let you know. This is one of the most important squares here, Cavalieri Square. In Italian, Piazza di Cavalieri, Cavalieri Square. It's a big one. You can see a lot of old buildings. You can see someone sitting on top of that one. Tourist horse ride. That's a church, I believe. So that's Pisa Cathedral, an important one here. Corsica. So in Italian, Scuola Normale Superiore di Pisa. It looks like a university. So that's the university. So after the Cathedral Square, this is the most famous square in the city. Represented the center of power olden times. So nowadays it's a center of cultural attraction. That's the Church of Stefano, the palace. So details are here. A masterpiece of art and culture in the heart of Pisa. Restaurants. The church inside. That's the details regarding this square. That's Plaza Feliz. So I'm going to take you through Borgo Street. That's one of the main streets here. So that's the Borgo Street. Restaurants. Borgo Street.
Vabbè, non è la decisione, io sono molto decisa da 3 anni. So Borgo Street is one of the main shopping streets here. It means narrow village, and it's very colorful. At the end of this street is River Arno. So it's like a commercial area. See restaurants. People are having lunch. So this is the same street I passed through in the morning when I went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But it was too early, so it was very quiet. Now it's very lively. Restaurants
almost full. Streets. Fitted one video camera over there.
Lo dice sempre, sotto te c'è sempre verità.
So that's the armor.
Her şey 14 euro.
So I'm taking a walk back to the train station.